Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Reality Check. It's bigger than us. You know what it is? I'm sitting here with one of the greatest musicians you'll ever come across in the South African industry. I'll let him introduce himself. Sir, how are you?
I'm good, how's it?
I'm good, sir. Please tell us who you are and what you're about.
Okay. My name is Nkosinathi, well known as Jay Sax, and I'm an artist, man. I'm an actor, model, musician. So, in short, I'm an artist.
Okay, cool. So, where do we draw the line between Nkosinathi Nkosi and Jay Sax?
It's more of, when you have a day-to-day job, a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
When you leave home, I like to make an example with police officers. You leave home, you are Martha or you are John. But when you get to work, you are constable.
Yeah.
No longer,
okay.
So Jay Sax is like the job.
Okay.
And then Nkosinathi is the person. So that's how we link.
Nice. So when does the arts bug catch you? How old are you? Where are you? What's happening in your life at that time?
I guess I grew up in a family whereby my father was an actor, my mother a vocalist, my sister also sings, my brother sings, dance, and then I was just that guy who loves soccer. But when a lot of things are happening around you, in a way, like it's like they instill them, but you're not aware of it. And then but at the age of 12, that's when the music bug got me. I grew up, my dad listening to Kenny G, so the sound of Kenny G always, I would hear it, And then this one time a brass band passed, then there was this one particular instrument that sounds like Kenny G, so it was like more of a reference.
Oh, okay.
And we were like kids, playing it, so I was like, wow, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Then that's when I made the promise that, okay, I'm going there.
And then, so you're 12, you find out that, okay, maybe you have a liking. Oh, you do actually know that you've grown a liking towards this instrument?
No.
Oh, you don't know yet?
No, I don't know yet, but my dad always plays it every now and then, so it's more of,
it's a
I can
register,
hear, when I always play one track, whenever you hear it somewhere already, like at the back of your mind, it registers that I know this song from where you don't know. So I guess that's when the bug started, because I did not start playing at the age of 12, but at the age of 12, that's when I went to follow that route. Though later on, I was playing like brass bands, trumpets and whatnot, but not the saxophone. So
when do you pick up the saxophone or any instrument for that matter? Let's start with any instrument for that matter. What did you play at first?
I played the alto horn. It's more like euphonium, but it's smaller. So I started with that one. The very same year when I was 12, but I think it was more of a 6 months gap from the day I saw the brass band, and then
And then you started playing who teaches you how to play these instruments?
You know what happened? I fell in love with those guys when they were passing the brass band, and I was like, let me follow them, maybe I can be able to play that instrument. And then those guys were from Soweto. So at that age, I couldn't travel from Soshanguve to Soweto. But a street after, there was a church there, and then there were like brass bands. Then I went there. When we got there, they had all these 5 or 6 instruments, different voicings. It was a trumpet, alto, tuba, snare, trombone,
Wind
and they were like, and then they were like, choose from here. I was like, okay, this is my size. Let me choose this one, And then one day, within less than an hour, I was able to play 1 key, 2 songs.
Within a day?
Within an hour.
No training, nothing?
No, this guy, came to me and I was like, okay, fine, this is how you blow, and then these are the buttons. So I guess my memory was like, too fast and all that. Then, okay, I played. I was like, let me give you a song. No, play.
Are you reading at this time or are you just playing?
No, it was more of reading the buttons, the positions.
Oh, okay.
I don't know those musical notes.
The quavers.
No, that time I was clueless. I only knew soccer, So the positions, now it's 1. How they taught me it was like 1, 2, 3, So it's position 1 and 3, that means I pressed this. Position 1 and 2, and then I played the song.
Damn.
The first song was Joko Yahao, I remember. That was the first song.
Shit. And then now you move on to the saxophone, or was there any other instrument before you got to the
I played the alto for like 4 years. Then I moved to the trumpet for a year. And then from trumpet I moved to play tuba. In Cuba, I played for plus minus 6 years. Yes. And I played trombone for a year and a half. And then played saxophone.
Dog. All of these things, they're like you're being trained or like... So you can't read... At this time, you can't read scales.
At this time?
At that time.
At that time, yeah. At that time,
Scales,
I had no idea. So the only thing I knew was like, okay, position 1, 2, 3, okay, 1 and 3, 1 and 2, you know. And then they taught me do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
The basics.
Yeah, tonic solfa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then, okay, I knew do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Whether we are on key C or key F or wherever, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and then that's it.
Now, out of all these 5 instruments that you're playing, or 6, or however many, when now do you say, I think the sax is mine now? Like, this is where I belong.
Okay. I think the tuba is mine.
You know? Oh, you actually think?
I think the tuba is mine. Yeah, that's me. Really. And then with the saxophone, it was more of I'm playing saxophone. I have friends. We're playing soccer together. DJ Bullet, Licious, you know. And then they do music. They do house music, and they're like, Jay, come play, man. Come play. Before the name Jay Sax, you know, it's just Jabu. So Jay comes from Jabu.
Okay.
So they were like, come play. I'm like, no, I don't do house music, guys. I only play gospel. If it's gospel, then I'm in. And then one time we went with the band I was playing with at church. It was gospel. And then only to find where we are, it's DJ Christo's studio. And then I recorded like 2 house music. So now I felt like you know? Then I went back and then recorded those 2 songs with them. Then from there I was like, oh wow, so actually I can make quick cash from here. So
when is this? Which year is this?
2009-10.
Oh!
Yeah, 2009-10. And I was like, so since I can make money here, let me just go.
And then you tapped into the space, and how is... Oh, so you didn't tap into the space yet? So you're just trying things out.
Yeah, no, it was... To me, it was like... Well, not really about money, and...
Just for the love.
You know, and also, these are my G's.
Sure.
They are the first ones to say, bro, I come to studio, I respond, and then I was like, if it's house, nah, but if it's gospel, yeah, you know. So I felt like, but profila, you know, you know, and that's when I went. So I was just doing it so that when they hear those songs, it doesn't look like I'm you know, because there's this thing of, okay, because Christos is a big friend, and I'm just, you know, so of course that's why he went there. So I was just trying to fix
align
things,
you.
know.
So
And even today they know. That's why I can be free and talk about it, because I told them, guys, you know what happened, this is what happened, Yeah.
So I personally met you in 2019.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, we were at the orchestra pit.
Yeah.
I was doing our monologues and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you were called in to come do power. You remember that day?
Yeah.
So now, that's why I'm like, how can this guy get Jay Sax more actor? And you happen to be a fucking brilliant performer.
Yeah, you know, that's why I'm saying I'm an artist.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an artist. So if I were to break them down, right, to me it's acting before music.
Okay.
But according to the situation, it's music before
acting.
You know, but I used to love acting. Yeah, so I guess that's why I was like good and whatnot. But okay, let me not rate myself. So,
no, but you are, right? You have to give yourself flowers. I mean, come on.
but you know the challenge is what? I can only be good if I become that guy, the 10-year-old me.
Okay.
But now the challenge is, I'm here, he's here.
Yeah.
As soon as I add a year, he also adds a year.
Yeah. Acting is a bit tricky.
Yeah.
That's the thing with acting. So then, you perform. You did the music for Freedom the Musical.
No, not Freedom.
You were part. Which one was it?
I did Angola. I did Clover. I did Island of Korea. I did Speaking from Experience. Okay.
Seems like you had a lot.
The Ignore Flow.
Oh yeah.
In fact, like there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Like especially from here, it's a theater from 2017 up until now, like plus minus 15 or 20.
So you've been building all along.
Yeah.
You get a call. Yo, Sax.
Yeah.
I have this song called Tankare. Where are you? What's happening?
Okay, actually Tankare, how we did Tankare was with Shuffle. and then we were working on some few beats and whatnot, and then Shapa went home. Then after I went home, Masterpiece came. Masterpiece laid some few things. So it was more of, man, who's this saxophonist? I want him also on the song that, and then Shuffle was like, yeah, no, he's there because it's part of the beat as well. He says, okay, I see the beat, but
the sax.
I want him there as well. And then, because I was busy that time. I was doing, there was a show that we were doing from here to, it went to Market Theatre apart from the South African State Theatre. Then, because I was supposed to be going to Joburg, they sent the beat, I recorded, sent the separates.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later, Major League calls you, yo, Careless Whispers, what's the level?
Yeah, no, I remember I was at home. There was no level at that time. It was there was no level. But then, actually, Abidoza called me.
Oh,
Abidoza called me because Abidoza, I knew him like way back, but there was no physical work, no track. These guys, they've been working together and whatnot, but he always wanted to have my saxophone in his songs, but I guess I was too busy at that time, because I was doing it's acting, it's school, it's what, so most people, they don't get it. Some, they feel like maybe you don't want to work with them, but it's not the case. So I was too busy, and then he gave me a call, like, yeah, man, where you at? I'm like, nah, I'm at home. And he's like, okay, put through, man. I'm like, where are you? Mid-range. Okay, mid-range shop, I'm coming on. Then I jumped into a taxi, I'm buying mid-range, and then we worked like 2 songs before Careless Whisper. I Need You and what's this other one? I can't forget the name. Then from there, we started something afresh, instrumental. Then Careless Whisper was born.
Yeah.
Careless Whisper was
How was
born.
the energy like working with those bros?
Okay, with me, it's more of, if I have this idea and I want to lay it down, I focus on it, my energy is there. And believe you me, whoever is there with me, they're gonna buy it. Because I'm gonna make sure that you
sell
buy
it
it.
to
Like
them.
I sell it to a point of, yo, bro, like this melody, man, like, I'm not
You paint
singing
the
the melody exactly, but the picture is there, and then you're so keen to know with Ishmael, what's going on in this guy's mind, and then I'm like, yeah. So I guess the energy was dope, bro. The energy was dope.
And how have things been for you musically? After these 2 records that put, I guess, kind of, because you've been doing music for a long time. People don't know that, but you've been doing music for a long time.
Yeah.
And you actually have an EP.
Yeah. Okay. I guess what's happening now is, I can say it's the afterlife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can say it's the afterlife, cause from 2014, 15, 16, 2014, 15, just to be safe. From those days, it's the same thing as like now, whereby when you're walking, people will be like, and then, I gotta get a picture, it's like they see this celebrity, but to me, it's no longer about me being a celebrity.
It's about people appreciating your work.
Figure, so that's why I have to draw a line between Jay Sax and Nati, So, yeah, but I can say it's afterlife because I'm doing what I used to do back then. But back then, because of it was too much of I'm on TV, radio, gigs and whatnot. So even if you get 10K, you chow it like now within an hour. But now if you get 10K, you're like,
a budget.
Let me just chow 2 clips here and there, and then let me try to see if I can invest or do something.
So you definitely have money now. Listening to you right now, it sounds like you have money.
Like the people have my money.
We see you doing wimpy ads. I'm watching you. We see you cooking sono. I'm watching you, dog. Yeah?
Yeah, no, it's not money, It's okay. What I can say is my music have been there, throughout my music journey and whatnot. So now it's more of attaching the face to the name, because I get this thing, you see how we're chilling now?
Yeah.
Then someone comes in here and then I'm having my saxophone. He's like, I play the saxophone, man. I'm like, yeah, do you play it? I'm like, no, I'm still learning. He's like, oh yeah, man, I think I should hook you up with Jay Sax.
Yeah.
No, Jay Sax.
Jay Sax, yeah.
Yeah, I should link you up, with Jay Sax. He's my G. I'm like, but I am Jay Sax, bro.
Yeah,
so if he's your G, you don't know me.
Oh,
So,
they know the music, but not the face.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's why, back then, when they were shooting music videos, I was not part of the music videos because I wanted to be out there from acting side,
sure.
But then now I got to see it, you know what? Can you just
put
do
the
these music videos
through,
and then the acting will come through this side. At the end of the day, it's still art, So now it's attaching the name to the face.
I actually saw it on your WhatsApp status. Well, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, but I saw you guys did I actually went to watch it on YouTube. Actually, the music video with Abidoza and Impossible. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I saw the acting there. Actually, I was like, how can't they? Bruru, what's happening?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when we create songs, the title is very important.
Sure.
The title says Motoke Moto, right? So basically, it's our African saying Motoke Moto Kabatu Muntu Muntu Ngabantebo. So when you shoot the music video, you need to also show the people which Muntu Muntu Ngabantu, So that's what we did there, You help me, I help him, he helped her, so it was more of a chain. Basically, that's
your belt is matching your shoes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because now it's like you say Motoge Batu, but people are dancing, are having fun. There's alcohol.
Yeah.
What's the storyline there?
What's the level?
Yeah, the music video can be nice. It can be nice, Channel O, whatsoever, they can pump it up, but up to so much. But if it has the message and the storyline is good, that's why even after 2 years, you're going to keep on seeing the video. It's not like they don't have content. They do have content. People, they submit every day. But now, you don't need
it has to make sense.
Yeah, because of the graphics, it doesn't jump.
So how would you say, well, since now that we've been affected by this COVID thing and whatnot, how have things affected you since we've moved from the traditional way of doing things to digital streaming? Everything has been digitalized now. How is that affecting you or helping you?
Okay. Well, COVID-wise...
So you didn't struggle because I see you doing your nails. It means you have money. Yeah?
I'm an actor, bro, so I was doing this hand. Because everyone was like, dude, you. I'm like, no, come on, guys. I'm doing something on the side as well. Well, I won't lie, bro. Even those big artists will confirm and this new virus thing, lockdown, shandies, whatnot, everyone was affected. Everyone was affected, and then everyone had to go to their savings and start chowing from their savings, hoping which is something will come, And then also if during that process, the heavy level 5 thing, if you were not so creative, clever about your craft and whatnot, when it opens, you are going to suffer. Because if you can check, when we got to level 1, the people who were getting bookings are those ones during level 5 and 4. They were doing music, going live, keeping content going and whatnot. So those were the people who would see. Everyone is at home. So we bored, okay, you watch news, you watch series, you watch what, and then you end up going on social media and then you see someone is trending, you're like, who's this? And then boom, and then as soon as they open, they have plus minus 5 hit songs.
So you were not smart?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was very smart, Papa.
Isn't that the time where you released your EP around the same time?
Nah, I was releasing singles, but I was working on it.
Yeah.
My EP turned out to be an album.
Tell us more about that, the EP turning into an album thing.
When you have ideas, you want to voice out. It was more of a storytelling, basically. It was more of a storytelling, and then there's something that people, they don't know, they see me smiling and whatnot. But level 5 last year, got depression, bro. I had to go for therapy and whatnot. So the therapy, it helps, but at some point it doesn't help. I have my friends why it helps and it doesn't, because it's more of, right now I'm with you, you're asking me a question. How sure are you, Wuti? I told you everything. It's all. So it's more of if now when I came to you and then Zohlola, you know, it's a therapy session going.
Sure.
And then you're asking me, what's eating you? I'm like, hey, you know, man, my saxophone broke. And then what, you know. I can only tell you what I know, and then you advise me based on what I know. But as soon as I get home, reality knocks, and it's like, oh shit. You know? Yeah, so I wanted to voice out, but I felt like if I were to voice out to someone, there's not much I'm saying, you know, because it's confidential. So you know. So let me just do a song
to the world.
Yeah, that's when I did Adios al Mundo. After Adios al Mundo, I did Feel Good, because I felt good after I voiced out, you know, and I was starting to move. And then I did Sexual. Sexual is more of the saxophone. I was voicing with the saxophone.
Sure.
So the saxophone was sexual, you know. And so the EP was like a storytelling. Even the music videos were gonna link. It was more of where the first song ends, the second song starts from there. More of the trapped in the closet arcade type of vibe, you know. So yeah, and then when I was going, my story doesn't have an ending.
Eish.
So now an EP is like 4 or 5 songs, you know. When you say more. 8 is an album, then I have more. I have like 12.
Damn it.
Yeah, I have like 12, and then I still want to go. So I'm like, you know what? It's an album.
I'm interested in knowing about my favorite song. You know what my favorite song is?
Which one is it?
Aulalil.
Yeah.
I'm the one who actually like saying, I'm gonna drop.
Yeah, and Aulalil was part of the EP.
Yeah.
Aulalil, I think it was number 5, or I'm not sure, because I kept on repeating the same thing, you know. You do this sharp, you get advice, you also, and then you do it again. So it's more of Aulalil.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, so and I'm saying it was a storytelling.
But how did you like give birth to that? Because it's such a nice track, dog. Like, it's a mood.
Cause how and you know I'm the one who's singing then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Aulalil, how it came about, it was like I had this melody. Ba-ba-da. Yeah, just that. Ba-ba-da. But what am I gonna do with this melody? You know, and then make it sound real, people receive it, you know. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da. And then there's no words. It was like by the time I was recording, that's when I was like, Aulalil. Just came from there. You know, I was like, oh, okay, it's fine, Aulalil. So that's the title, Aulalil. So you don't Lalili to what? If I were to explain what Aulalil to what, and then I have to start from Adios al Mundo.
And also, it's these. So you need to listen to these songs to understand the story.
Yes.
Okay.
So it was more of, okay, fine. Now that I'm okay and whatnot, and then I had to break down. I had to break down the EP thing, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna choose the songs that, because of this lockdown, we're moving a trend. And I was like, okay, this one it fits. This one it fits. This one, okay, now I'll come back to it maybe next year or in 2 years' time. You know, it's possible. BTI just needs you to fix it then and that's it.
And especially also the timing is important.
Yeah, the timing is important, because by now I should have dropped my EP, and then after the EP I was like, okay, no more EP, and then I was working with DJ Baki. So we created that album. We were supposed to drop also. Nothing happened. We were supposed to drop April, still we did not drop. July, we did not drop. Now September, still there's nothing. And then we're looking into November, which the way I see things, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. What we can do is to drop maybe a single, you know. But the album, looking at the time, everyone just dropped now. Everyone is dropping. Everyone is doing what. So next year, I'm dropping my EP, I'm dropping the album as well. He's dropping his EP as well. So basically, we're dropping 3 things. Like
3 projects.
You know, so either way, DJ Baki drops. People who follow DJ Baki, when they follow him, they see DJ Baki and Jay Sax. It's like, okay, who's this Jay Sax? And it's like Jay Sax drop, you know. So basically, it's also the other way around. Jay Sax, who's DJ Baki, you know. So that's the plan that we're having now.
Because you're
we have big guns in the album, bro.
It's true.
We have big guns.
Are you allowed to mention a few names?
Okay, of course, there's Abidoza, there's Major League, there's Shona 101, there's Quish, there's Gaba Canal, there's Boutiques, there's... And I'm talking about the producers and DJs right now. So imagine.
So it's going to be like a heavy...
Imagine the vocalist.
Project. Who's...
Let's keep it right.
So now, because you've been in the industry and exposed to so many things at different times of your like acting or music or whatever that you're busy with, you're exposed to the industry in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Would you advise anyone to come into the entertainment industry, especially, well, not now, but like, would you advise anyone to be a part of the entertainment industry?
Would you advise someone to come and interview people like and whatnot?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Nobody advised me.
So basically, it's more of my advice is, if it's your passion, then go for it. We also had those moments whereby you're like, you know what, you know, construction, you know, like everyone, there's a story behind whatever that they're doing, you know. Some you might be shocked, they're like huge, you know, and then when it's something small, but
they're comfortable.
If it's, okay, let me say the way I put my thing. To me, this music thing, it's a calling. Because I wanted to be a soccer player, you know, and I did electrical engineering. But all those things, I'm not doing any of them now, you know, so the music kept on calling me and whatnot. So it's a calling. So if it's your calling, don't stop. Go for it. Find answers with, okay, why am I going there instead of going there, you know. And when you are there, believe you me, the same as Spanish, and then they're like, hey, you're drunk, then you quit. No, don't. You know. And then also something, it's a rule that I created myself. Whenever we start something, I don't quit. I don't quit in the middle. You know. Let's say, for example, we're supposed to shoot this thing for a month, and then in 2 weeks' time, let me say 7 days, you and I have this
conflict.
You know, conflicting and all. I'm gonna work until it's done. Then when it ends and they're like, yo, we want you for party, I'm like, sharp. You know, because it's not good when you quit. Because one day you're gonna have conflict with someone and then you quit. And yes, says the sponsor was supposed to sign tomorrow. You're supposed to get your share of $1 million. So don't quit. Go for it. Even if the person wants you to quit, don't quit. Just go. You know, and then you go. And that's it.
So how much money did you make from?
I made about $25.
What would you like to be remembered as?
Yeah, I made 25 friends, man.
Oh, 25,000.
I don't know how many 25 friends, but I made 25 friends.
Oh.
Maybe today I can make another.
But
yeah, I told you, it saves accounts and whatnot, so please send it, man. You know my number. Zero not O next nothing. That's my number.
Jay Sax.
Yeah.
What would you like to be remembered as?
Oh, I don't know, but I just want to leave work. You know, I just want to leave work, you know, leave something that whenever someone wants to be creative, maybe can take part of my job and use it, you know, for them to use my work. And then people will remember me because there's history behind these things, you know. And also, I don't know, for my passion, my hustle and whatnot, but most people already remember me with a smile, jokes. You know, whenever we talk about something serious, you know, man, we can talk about something sensitive
and then it also.
Yeah, but I understand the subtext of it, you know, but we can't be depressed. Sure. Okay, fine. There's 5 of us. And then they're like, hey guys, our house burned down. All of us. No,
one has to be like, yeah, this is fine.
Oh, guys, la. Come on, man. And then like, why not, la. But at the end of the day, I say, after Refetolugis, and then like, when am I going to you know, there's something to smile about. So yeah. Just want people to remember me for being me, you know, for being me, not trying to be someone else, you know, according to my job and whatever, sharp. People they say I'm a celebrity. To them, okay, it's okay.
You're being celebrated. Your work is being celebrated.
Yeah, you know, my work is being celebrated, but me, I'm a public figure because it's the same as umuntu asuka no ngithanda an example. It's the same as umuntu usukile no Spa. He or she works there for like.
That you're working on currently. Anything in the pipelines?
Okay, lately I'm working on this movie. And then I'm also doing my own documentary, and then the music that I'm going to drop, it's a storyline basically. So they're gonna see it. Okay, fine. This guy is Mutoganje. Otherwise, if they want to know more, I mean, I don't want to send them to social media.
Yeah.
Because social media, we just use it.
Yeah.
You know, we're using it.
It's a tool.
It's a tool, you know. So what I'm posting there is what I think the people want, not what I want.
Okay.
Because no, so I want to post, maybe I want to post something in with it, like it's way out of the music thing, yeah, but if I post it, the challenge is it might come back later on.
To bite you.
You know, so you need to be careful to post it in, so yeah, but basically we're living a life, but it's not a life, but it's a life.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah,
we appreciate your time and your efforts.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to give you flowers while you're still alive. You're a great musician. You're a great artist. Shout out. That was it from myself and Jay Sax, everybody. Please don't forget to watch the next episode if there is. But yeah, sure.